I'm in the process of putting the outside molding on the window. This window here is the only one left I have to do. It's a mold unit. I made the molds myself, and I'll tell you why I did that. But I'm gonna frame them like I did this one and this one down here. And I'll frame this one, and then I'll show you how it came out. But that's my goal, is to get that framed. These windows are temporarily set in there until I got some of the inside stuff finished, and now I'm ready to put the molding on the rest of the windows like I did there, and the rest of the house, as I'll show you over here. I got the windows framed in the side and in the back and both sides. It came out really well, and there's a real good way to mold them without buying them pre-mold, and it's much more secure, and this is what I did. Okay, I'll explain what I did here. Now let me turn it around here. I took pressure treated wood, 2 pieces sandwiched with another piece to build it out to the width of the where the 2 windows come, so I can put a molding right down the center so it'll finish it off. And I secured them on the inside with really strong L brackets. And I did the same over here. 2 pressure treated pieces of wood through so it matches the outside here. So when I put a piece of molding up here, it'll hide this and it'll look nice and finished. And that's what I did now. When I'm done, it'll be finished off like I did over there. Came out really well. But I'll go inside and show you how I secured it. Okay, this will be the kitchen window. And what I did, took some really strong L brackets. I'll put more screws in there to make it more secure. I did it at the top and bottom. And I made my own mole. When I say mole, it's when the 2 windows are bound together with a, when you can buy windows that are pre-mold and they're not as strong. I mean, this is solid. Usually with mold windows, if you get mold from the factory, you press on it and it flexes. You know, there's no flex here. This is solid. And that's what I like about doing my own molds, our own pieces in between the windows. So it's a lot stronger. And then in the future, if I have to replace a window here or the picture window or that side, I don't have to replace the whole thing as one unit. And it works out really well. Plus it's a nice, stronger window. And just like the outside, I'll put a nice piece of trim right up here to hide this here. Go right down, and they'll have a piece of trim going all along here, a nice sill, and it'll cover up this plate. I'll carve out route out a little place for this to underneath the trim board to so it won't rise up, and it'll have a nice, really nice looking finish. As you can see, I trimmed out the rest of the window. Came out really well. Here, let me turn it around here. So what I did is I took some PVC trim, because this PVC trim will last anywhere from 25 to 50 years as long as you keep it up. Wash it and just take care of it. Make sure it doesn't get too much sun. But it'll last a long time, longer than me. And that's what I wanted. But anyways, what I did is I put the trim up with the PVC screws, and the screws are these little long things right here. And I put them into the wood, and I'll finish securing it along the bottom. I'll put one or 2 at the bottom. And then after I do that, then I take these little caps, and I'll put them in the holes, and then it'll make it a nice look, nice finish, and you won't even see the holes at all. I'll show you real quick how to put these little white caps in. Little white caps, little plugs. And they're tapered on one side just a little bit, and what you do is you just fit it in the hole there. You start it a little bit, and you take your hammer. My hammer here. It's a little plastic headed hammer. You just take it and tap it in. There you go. You can even take a little fine sandpaper and sand over it, and you'll never know. Okay, all the caps are in, and it came out really well. Really well. You'd be pretty hard pressed to find any screw holes after I put the caps in. It does a nice finished job. Finishes off the whole outside of the house. There we go. What a difference a little molding can make.